So let's start with the series resonant circuit. In parallel resonant circuit. In series resonant circuit, what was happening? The RLC was in series. Okay. In parallel resonance, what's happening? In parallel resonance, the RLC would be in parallel. That's it. Okay. See here, how would the parallel resonant circuit look like? You have R. You can just note it down, everybody. Don't miss on making a note of this, because again that would be a good learning exercise if you just note all this whatever I write here on your computer. Okay, so RLC, which used to be in series RLC, would now come in parallel. Now when we were dealing with series resonance here, RLC, what we were applying voltage source, right? We were applying voltage. What we used to look at, we used to look at current. Why we were interested in current? Because since RLC are in series, okay, the same current flows through all the components. So that's why I'm interested in I here with applied V. Fine. Here what happens? What is common among all? Do you think the same current flows through if I apply voltage here? No. Okay. Rather, the current after coming here would get divided into three parts. One part will go here, the other part will go here, the other part will go here. So it gets divided into three parts and goes into three different branches, the current. Okay. But since they are all in parallel, you should understand the same voltage drops across all this. So this is current I, mind you. So we are applying current I here. Okay, this is because we call the parallel resonance circuit as the dual of the series resonance circuit. Everybody concentrate here. Okay, we say parallel resonance, very important statement. Parallel resonance circuit is what? Dual of series resonant circuit. What does that mean? What does that mean? What it means by saying dual? Understand this? In series RLC circuit, wherever Z was there, okay, it would be replaced by 1 by Z. What does that mean? What is 1 by Z? Z is impedance, 1 by Z is admittance. Understand? So this is what is going to happen. Z would be replaced by 1 by Z, which means that R would be replaced by 1 by R. Okay, and if you have seen series resonance circuit, that would be replaced by L, and if you have L in series resonance circuit, that would become C. So this is what is called the duality. Understand that? So the parallel resonance circuit is the dual of series resonance circuit. So how it is advantageous is, whatever equations that we have seen in case of series resonance circuit would all be true for parallel resonance circuit with these replacements. Get that point? I'll be demonstrating that. I'll be showing you how we can say that. Okay. So this is what is the meaning of dual. This is called as duality principle. What happens here in dual, since the parallel resonance circuit is the dual of series resonance circuit. Okay. If you remember the equations concerning the series resonance circuit, in those equations, if you replace R by 1 by R, C by L, L by C, you'd get the equation for parallel resonant circuit. That's it. Get that point, everybody? Fine. Now, let's see the admittance of this particular circuit. Let's look at the admittance. Now, what is impedance? Impedance is Z. Okay, so that impedance Z, now we look at admittance because it is dual circuit. Okay, so admittance of the parallel RLC circuit. So how does this look like now? Earlier, we used to have impedance, right? What is impedance given by? It is Z. Okay, you have R. Okay, then you have plus J omega L minus 1 by omega C. I'll just rewrite it. Yeah. So Z is given by R plus J omega L minus 1 by omega C. So this is Z. What is Y? Y is 1 by Z. The admittance Y is 1 by Z. Understand that? So if it is 1 by Z, what is it going to look like? It would become 1 by R. Okay. So this is how it is going to be. So let's write that. Admittance Y is admittance of the resistive branch. Okay. Then admittance, we should not call this as admittance. I'll tell you what should admittance of L branch L, branch consisting of inductor and branch consisting of capacitor. Understand that? Now, what is the admittance of the branch which is consisting of resistor there? This is 1 by R. Okay, plus J. Fine. Now, here it is, see, it is omega L. This is omega L. XL we say, right? This is omega L. So, YL would be the inverse of that. So, what I can write here? This would be 1 by omega L. Okay, here we have 1 by omega C. The inverse of that would be what? Omega C. Everybody understand that? Now, this would be plus and this would be minus. Everybody should understand that because we're looking at the inverse of all this. How is this going to look like? See here, you have admittance equal to 1 by R, okay, plus J omega C minus 1 by omega L. Okay, so let's check the duality now. We talked about duality, right? Let's check the duality. Let's check the duality. What does that mean here? Impedance we used to have, fine, that is R plus J omega L minus 1 by omega C. See, Y has become Z or Z has become Y. That means Z has become 1 by Z. See through here, Z would become 1 by Z. That's why it is Y. What would R become? R would become 1 by R. See here, R would become 1 by R. So impedance R is becoming 1 by R here. Fine. And in place of C, we need to have L. So in place of C, we have in place of C, we have L. In place of L, we have C. So this is how the duality works out. So you catch hold of the impedance, you can easily get the admittance. You catch hold of the impedance of series RLC circuit, you can easily get the admittance of parallel RLC circuit. Everybody understand this point? Yes. Now what was happening in series RLC circuit at resonance? In series RLC circuit at resonance, what was happening? Okay, just let's see that. Let's take this as the series RLC. And let's take this as parallel RLC. Fine. Let it be there. Now, let's just try remember the equations one by one. What is the equation for the resonant frequency in series RLC? It is F naught equal to what? 1 by 2 pi root LC. Everybody understand this? This is something that we have done in series RLC. Now, what would be the same resonant circuit in parallel RLC? What should happen to this F naught in parallel RLC? 1 by 2 pi would be same, square root of. Okay. In place of L, you have C. In place of C, you have L. Whether you call it as LC or CL, it's the same. So this would not change. Because there is no R, only L and C is there. L is replaced by C and C is replaced by L. You will get the same equation. So the resonant frequency of series RLC circuit, what we have, is going to be the same for the resonant frequency of the parallel RLC circuit. Is everybody okay with this? Fine. Now, let's take the impedance of this as we have seen earlier. Second one. Impedance Z is given by R plus J omega L minus 1 by omega C. So because of duality, 1 by Y would become, Z would become 1 by Z. Okay, so that is Y. Admittance. Understand? Fine. So R would become 1 by R. Fine. Then plus, nothing will happen to J. Only RLC would change. Omega would also not change. So in place of L, we need to have C. Okay. Then in place of C, we need to have L. Is everybody okay with this? Now, what is this called? This is called as impedance, right? So let's write this. This is called as impedance. Okay. What is this called? The inverse of impedance is admittance. Is admittance. What is this called? This is called resistance. So, what is inverse of resistance? Anybody? Can you unmute and tell me? What is inverse of resistance?
Conductance.
Very good. Inverse of resistance is conductance.
Conductance.
Yeah, conductance. Good. Now, what is this? This we used to call as the reactance. We used to call this as reactance. Okay, so this is inductive reactance, this is capacitive reactance, so together it is reactance. So what is inverse of reactance? Anybody? Yeah, anybody who can give me the terminology for this? Remember, so this is called as, yeah, anybody now? Okay, no problem. It is called as susceptance. Is everybody okay with that? So if we have impedance, it would become admittance. If we have resistance, it would become conductance. And if we have reactance, the reactance would become susceptance. Everybody is okay with this? So in parallel RLC circuit, we talk about the susceptance. In series RLC circuit, we talk about the reactance. Okay, so get to know these terminologies. Fine. Now next, we shall do another thing, another analysis based on duality only. Fine. Here, what was happening at resonance? Let me just ask you. At resonance, what was happening at resonance? Yeah, can you list one by one? What was the reactance equal to in resonance? What was reactance equal to? The reactance omega L minus 1 by omega C. At resonance, since we are saying let's take this as omega naught. What is this equal to?
0.
0. The reactance is equal to 0. I can make that statement. What is another statement that I can make regarding these reactances? Here. Second one, which is similar, which is very similar to this. What does that mean? Omega naught L is equal to 1 by omega naught C. Another way of looking at it. So here I can say the reactance is 0, or I can say the inductive reactance is equal to the capacitive reactance. So because of this, in this equation, what is this Z happening to be? Because of these two at resonance, we have Z turning out to be what? Resistance.
R.
R. So this is what is happening. Fine. The same analysis we shall take here. Same analysis. Okay. At resonance, what all would be true here? First one, the susceptance is going to be 0. That means omega naught C minus 1 by omega naught L would be 0. Or we can say the capacitive susceptance is actually equal to the inductive susceptance, or we can say the admittance because of these two is equal to the conductance. Is everybody okay with this? Now this is at resonance. Now let's see what happens at half power points. Let's write that. Okay, the fourth analysis. At half power points. What is true, anybody? In series RLC circuit at half power points, what is true? Omega L minus 1 by omega C is equal to what? It's plus or minus R. What does that mean?
R.
Yeah. It means that at half power points or at minus 3 dB points, okay, the reactance of the impedance is equal to the resistance of the impedance. Okay, so what I can write here on this side at half power points, what is equal to what? Inwards omega C, right? Omega C minus 1 by omega L would be equal to what? Plus or minus 1 by R. See here, L is replaced by C. This L is replaced by C. Okay. This C is replaced by L. Okay. And this particular R is replaced by 1 by R. So this is what is happening at half power points. And it's not only with these equations. Okay. If you take, we had derived an equation. What is that equation in series resonance circuit? Let me write that. Okay. We had derived the equation for omega 2. What was the equation for omega 2 there? It was R by 2L plus square root of R by 2L square plus 1 by LC. And what was omega 1? Omega, if you know omega 2, omega 1 can be easily obtained. What way it is? Just take minus for the first term, that would become your omega 1. Okay. If you remember just omega 2, omega 1 is negating the first term only, the difference. Okay. Now I want somebody, okay, to give me the equation for omega 2 for parallel resonance circuit. Who will try that? From resonance, from duality, whatever duality we have talked about. R would become 1 by R, L would become C, C would become L. So who would try that? Can you unmute yourself and go on? Yeah, anybody can do that.
1
It's 1 divided by, yeah, go on, go on.
omega 2
Where is omega 2? Yeah, omega 2 is equal to
2R
2R
1 by 2 RL
1 by 2 R. L cannot be said. R is replaced by 1 by R. There is L. See here, this L, what you would do about this L? That L should become C. Okay. Plus square root of, now tell me. Yeah. This R would become 1 by R. So anyways 2 is there. So it's 2R. L is there, that L would become C. Okay. So square of this term. What would be the next term here? It says 1 by LC. What would 1 by LC become? It would be the same. L is replaced by C, C is replaced by L. So it would still be 1 by LC only. Okay. On the similar note, what would be your omega 1? Just give minus here. So it's minus 1 by 2 RC plus square root of 1 by 2 RC whole squared. Okay. Plus 1 by LC. So what was the bandwidth here in series resonance circuit? Let's take that. What was the bandwidth in series resonance circuit? Let's say bandwidth omega 2 minus omega 1. What was happening with this? Anybody, do you remember this equation? Omega 2 minus omega 1. Anybody know? It is given by R by L. Omega 2 minus omega 1 for series resonance is given by R by L. Okay. Anybody, what it would be given for parallel resonance? Omega 2 minus omega 1, the bandwidth. Yeah.
1 by
1 by
1 by RC.
C.
1 by
Good.
RC.
Yeah, it's 1 by RC. So this is what duality. This is, so if you know every equation in series resonance, parallel resonance is not at all difficult. You can just from duality principle, we can just replace these parameters and we can obtain the things. Fine. So this is regarding bandwidth. Now let's take the plot for example. Okay, what is that we were plotting? What used to be our y-axis in series resonant circuit? Anybody? What used to be our y-axis? Suppose this is our x-axis, which is F. What used to be this? This used to be the current. Understand that? Then we used to vary frequency. At some frequency the I would go to its max, okay, and the value at which I would become maximum is F naught, and the maximum current is referred to as I naught. If you come down by 3 dB, what would this current become? This current would become I naught by root 2, or you can say it is 0.707 times I naught, anyways you want. Okay, so when you come down by 3 dB and get that, so you have two more frequencies, F1 and F2. This is what is happening at in series resonance. Okay, so what would happen here in parallel resonance circuit is what we need to look at now. So here, instead of plotting I, we would rather be plotting V. Everybody understand this? Okay, very important, since it is dual of the series resonance circuit. Okay, we'll be looking at V as the very F. Okay, and absolutely no difference in the type of response we get. Okay, so you have V, you come down by 3 dB, you would have sorry, this is V naught, the maximum. Okay, and if you come down by 3 dB at those 3 dB points, it would be V naught by root 2, which again can be referred to as 0.707 times V naught. Fine, and the frequency is called as resonant frequency, where the voltage would become max, and the other two frequencies where the voltage is becoming 0.7 times its maximum, as F1 and F2. So you have to remember this. If you are going by series resonance, we plot I versus F. If we go in parallel resonance, we record V versus F. Understand that point? So you have to just look at all this and understand. Fine. Now, since we have understood what is duality now, okay, so let's check. Let's just derive one or two equations of this. Okay, so we have this quality factor also, right? The quality factor can also be seen. What was quality factor given by Q naught here? It was omega naught L by R. The same could be given as what? 1 by omega naught RC. Okay, so this could even be 1 by R times root L by C. We were writing that. Okay, so what would that become here? The quality factor. So it would become omega naught would be there anyways. Okay, L would become C, R would become 1 by R. So this R, if it becomes 1 by R, so it would go to the numerator. So this, okay, 1 by omega naught anyways would be there. Fine. C would become L and R would become 1 by R. That means it is R by omega naught L. Third form, what would this form look like? What would this form look like? That would look like 1 by R is there, 1 by R would be R. In the numerator, L is there,
C by
that
L.
would be C, and in the denominator you'll have L. This is how I can obtain our Q naught. Fine. Now let's obtain the equation for resonant frequency as we have done here. Just we have seen already. This is going to be the same. So let's justify how it is going to be the same. Okay, we are left with only 10 minutes. Okay, what you can do is, if you have not given your attendance, you can give your attendance now. Okay, now derive the equation for resonant frequency. Derive the equation for resonant frequency in parallel. See, I'll write my parallel like this, two parallel lines, and I'll do this. Get used to this. In the exam, you can avoid. You can write parallel fully. Okay. Frequency in, I'll just write for the first time. This is called as parallel. Okay. In parallel RLC circuit. Okay. So let's derive this equation. This is the question, not the quality factor. Okay. Fine. Enough. How did we go about this? How did we go about this? Okay. Let's go with the solution, the derivation. Fine. So there we used to consider Z for doing this. Okay. So let's consider Y. The admittance Y is given by the conductance 1 by R plus J. Okay. Omega C minus 1 by omega L. Okay. We understand that at resonance the signal drop at resonance, we can say the susceptance is zero. The susceptance is zero. That is at omega equal to omega naught. At omega equal to omega naught. At omega equal to omega naught C minus 1 by omega naught L would be 0. Okay. Call this as equation 1. Okay. So therefore equation 1 implies what? Y is equal to 1 by R at omega equal to omega naught. So this is one thing. Okay. Now this is second, equation 2. What equation 2 implies now? Equation 2 implies omega naught C is equal to 1 by omega naught L. Okay. So this further implies that our omega naught square would be 1 by LC. Okay. Now this can be written as omega naught equal to 1 by square root of LC. Fine. Now since omega naught is 2 pi F naught, okay, we can say our F naught is 1 by 2 pi root LC. So this is in radians per second. Okay, and this F naught, what we obtain now, is actually the frequency in hertz. Everybody's okay with this? So what we have done is we have obtained the resonant frequency, okay, for series RLC circuit. How did we do it? We did it by considering the admittance equation. It's very similar to the way we have done in series RLC. In series RLC, we considered the impedance, said the reactance is 0. Here we consider admittance, and we are saying that at resonance, the susceptance is 0. Just that. Fine. I think we can stop this session today.